Alright, I get asked this question all the time from people. What is the difference between the Pooty modded 2.0 core and the Pooty set, the low pressure parts with the flat face bolt? Well, I'm going to show you guys that today. We're going to actually be using a Luxe pressure reg tester to test the input pressures between the two and show you what the main differences are between the two. Now, let's go over these parts. So, the New Design's can actually holds more air inside the can, and so does the bolt guide. So, as you can see, it's a bigger bore inside. This is actually going to drop your input pressure about 20-25 psi input. So that means it's going to be using less air to cycle and operate the bolt, and it's going to be even softer on paint. The bolt's not going to have as much impact. It does actually change the sound signature also. It's a little bit quieter. So yeah, that's pretty much the differences between you know, the parts. The flat face bolt has its own, you know, advantages. You know, you guys all know that. The New Design's can actually comes in half, so you can check your SFT, or I mean your bolt cell O-ring easier. The bolt guide, you can actually use the metal rod inside the back if you want to run a higher pressure. I always recommend that you don't use that for testing purposes. Use it without the rod, and then once it's working, you can go ahead and use it if you want to run a higher pressure. I run my Luxes at the lowest pressure I can. Just kind of seems like the obvious thing to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and go out and shoot this thing with the Luxe 2.0 with both cores, and with a reg tester for the first time. Not many people have actually seen what that thing does. You can obviously get the 2.0 core or the Pooty stuff at pootypaintball.com. It's up and running, so check it out. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a pressure test, low pressure test for the Luxe 2.0 core and the New Designs, the Pooty Fold New Designs core with the low pressure bolt guide, can, and the flat face bolt. So this is the factory spring mod. It's aired up. I'll pull it out and show you at the end that it actually is the 2.0. So let's chrono this. 289, 285, 281, 276, a couple more, 280, so we're right about 280. Hold on a second. 288, we'll do two more. 289, 279, so we're about 285. Let's check out the pressures on here. We're looking at about 175. You got 120, 40, 60, yeah, about 170. So we're about 170. So let's degas this. Pull it out for you. So there you go. You can see it's the 2.0 core sprung. So what we're going to do, we're going to swap this out for the flat face with the New Design can and the low pressure bolt guide. Has my spring mod in the back of the bolt. So let's throw that in. Okay. And let's shoot this guy. So we got 303, 297, 307, 294. So as you can see right away, we got an increase in feet per second. 298, 296, pretty consistent too. 302, 292. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to actually chronograph that. So, and if you can feed the paintballs in here, and I'll bring this down. Okay, go for it. 289, 291, 288, 283. Okay, so we're bringing the reg pressure down. 278, 285, 281, 285, 278. All right, we're about where we were. 284, 279. Yeah, it's almost exact. Okay, so let's look at the pressure. So as you can see, it's about 120, 40, about 148, 150. So yeah, we got about a 20 psi drop. So there you go.